for having me, and it's a great honor to be invited to speak to you. And I'd like to share my slide, if that is okay with you. Just a minute, please. Just put on the slide for 1 minute. Okay. Just as mentioned, my name is Temitope Olodo. I'm a preventive terrorism consultant, author, and president of African Security Forum. And it's a great honor to be invited by the EDO women to speak to you today about preventive security. I was so glad to listen to the previous speakers speak, elegantly and brilliantly on a variety of subject matter that is quite important. And so also is the matter of security, because if you have all your wealth and you don't have security, then you don't have anything. So there are some questions I'm going to ask, just 3 questions. I know I have limited time, so I'm not going to waste your time. The purpose of this presentation is to alert you, because it's preventive. Once you have those preventive measures in place, then you are in a better position to protect yourself, your family, and your work from all manners of insecurity that is ravaging our country and wherever you are right now. So I would like to ask you this question. Do you know the name of your DPO? If you know the name of your DPO, you could raise your hand. Do you have the name of your DPO stored on your phone if you live in Nigeria? Do you have the name of the number of your service, fire service stored on your phone? Do you have the number of your nearest hospital? Do you know how to enter into the emergency center? Do you know which is the nearest hospital to you? Do you have the number of your business partner or your partner on speed dial? There are many reasons why you need to be able to answer this question. And by the end of this session, you will know why it's important that you have those numbers, because those numbers could be the difference between your safety and insecurity in a lot of things. Because your safety at home and safety at your workplace is very important. As an entrepreneur, you are very concerned about moving your business forward and putting in place all kinds of things to ensure your business excel. But if you don't have in place preventive measures against, fire at your workplace, having the appropriate measures in place, doing security drill, knowing the number of your DPO if your business gets broken into, and that thing that you save so much money to buy, that equipment that you just purchased, that you spend a lot of money to purchase, that you've collected money from the bank, all of a sudden it's being stolen, and you don't have a watermark on it, you don't have anything on it, that might set your business back. That might put you into depression. And as we just heard, happiness is very important, both at work and both at home. So for you to be happy, you need to put in place the appropriate security measures. So that is the reason why it's important that you have certain things in place. So one of the things I'll be talking to you about today is security protocols, to highlight vulnerabilities and risks that you must observe for you to have the appropriate mindset, psychological preparation for security management. Because if you are not psychologically prepared for it, and for example, you go out to the marketplace, you have a lot of money on you, or you have your credit card on you, and you're being molested or being attacked, and you've not planned or not thought about the fact that what if you are attacked? What do you do? How do you get yourself out of those situations? What you found out is that you will freeze. And when you freeze, a lot of things will go past you. And that's the reason why you must always be prepared. Thinking about risk is not a bad thing, because I know in our culture, where you say, oh, there might be risk, and they say, God forbid. Well, that doesn't really matter. It's good to think about risk, because it's only when you think about it that you can avoid certain dangerous and potential dangerous situations. As you know, who is the threat? There's a knock on your door, and the person says, and you're thinking, someone said, hello, I'm collecting donation for the elderly home. Wait a minute, you might be thinking of your mother-in-law at this point, but your mother-in-law is not really your threat. She just tried to protect her little son, her little baby that she brought up, baked, and all those things. So your mother-in-law is not your threat. The person behind the door might be a threat and might not be a threat, but you must always be ready to face that threat. Because if every time there is a knock on your door, you think it's your mother-in-law, then you have another thing coming. So what are the 8 tips that I can give you very quickly? And why am I talking about it? And I think I've mentioned it before. You need to have the number of your local police officer in your phone, stored on your phone. You even need to go to them and say, my name is Mrs. So. My name is Miss So. I have a business just around the corner from here. If you need anything, this is what I provide. I provide this service. Oga, how could I be of help to you and to your organization? And sometimes part of the charitable work you could do is to give something to this organization, to the police and those organizations, because at the time of your need, you'll be able to make that one phone call and support them. I'm not saying give them a bribe. I'm saying at your charitable work that you do, because your business should also have a charitable arm, and that charitable arm might be supporting the police in one way or the other, maybe to give them petrol once in a blue moon, maybe to help them with money for their mobile phones, maybe to even give them a second-hand laptop that you have that you're not using so they could use it in their workplace. Have the number of your fire service. One of the things that destroy businesses more in Nigeria because of the heat and because of the weather is fire spark, electricity challenges. So you must have a system in place to ensure that your fire service, you know who the fire service are and how close they are to your place. Think about the proximity. Think about the kind of things you live in your workplace, because this is your life saving. This is your baby. And what we don't want is for that baby that you have nursed to a certain point to be destroyed by fire. Keep the number of your hospital close to yourself. Know it, so that even if a family member or somebody comes to your workplace and they collapse, they have an heart attack, or they have difficulty, you'll be able to at least take them there because you know the capability of that hospital. You don't want anybody dying in your workplace and for them to start suing you, because your business has insurance, and you should have insurance so that if anything happens to you in the workplace, your insurance can cover you. You should have the number of your close one, maybe your husband, your partner, or even your business partner close to yourself in your phone and on the speed dial, so that if anything happens, you've gone for a business trip or something have happened, you'll be able to communicate with them. They will know where you are. What the worst thing that could happen is for people to be looking for you, and maybe your phone is dead. You're supposed to go into a business and they can't find you. That could affect your business. Imagine you're going for a $1 million contract and something happened along the way. You must be able to, when you look at your phone as going to speed, is going to 0, you'll be able to press that speed dial and send a message, and somebody can take over from you. Know your environment, know the people around you. Let people around you know where you are going. I'm not saying devolve everywhere you're going, but there must be people around you that you'll be able to at least tell them about your movement. In Nigeria at the moment, where there's challenges with kidnapping, challenges with adoption, challenges with all kind of 419s and all kind of violence extremism that is going on, let safety and security be something you discuss even in your family meeting and also in the workplace. Talk to your members, talk to your people. What time do they go home? What time do they come into the office? If they are having challenges coming so early because of kidnappers, try and space the time when they come to work, so that at least your staff know that you value them. So if your staff is coming from an area that has a lot of kidnapping and armed robbery, tell them they could come a bit later and maybe leave a bit late if that is okay. And if people have a problem with going home late because when it's very dark, their area is a no-go area, help them to come in early. Those are the kind of things that will create happiness, just like our previous speaker was talking about. Have an agreement about distress code, both for your staff. Let me tell you, you might not know. If you have an accountant working for you and all your accounting, your information is there with that person, and all of a sudden, that person is adopted, or your family member is adopted, there must be a way in which you could send a distress code that when you call your family member, you say, if I tell you, the dog is barking, it's my time off. The dog is barking. If you say the dog is barking, they will know instantly that you are in distress. Have a code that you give to your family members and to your business partner or to somebody that they will be able to know when you are in distress. It's very, very important. And save the emergency step number in your area. There's a lot of things, a lot of security issues that entrepreneurs need to know. You must have a business continuity plan. What if there is an earthquake? What if for people living in Italy, they know about earthquake more than us in Nigeria? We don't have problem with that. But we have problem with flooding in Nigeria. We have problem with fire in Nigeria. We have problem with armed robbers in Nigeria. So have a business continuity plan. What if an armed robber comes to my business? How will I deal with it? Have a business insurance so that when fire happens, you have insurance to cover your money. Don't say, oh, I'm paying them 100 naira, I'm paying them 1,000 naira every month, and I've not had any break-in in the last 1 year. You might just have one break-in, and that one break-in might affect your business. Do a security audit. That is where people like me come in, because we can do an audit of your business. I tell you, don't concentrate on this, concentrate on the other place. Let safety in your workplace be important. Take into consideration safety in the workplace. That is important. I have a risk register. If you go online now, you Google risk register, they are the kind of business that you do, we have their own kind of risk register. Look at those risk register. It talks about the medium kind of risks, the high kind of risks, and the serious kind of risk. That doesn't mean that those risks will happen. But the fact that you've even had that discussion, have that conversation, that alone means that you have already prepared for it, because you know that if that kind of thing happens, you already know what to do. Have a stakeholder management system. My brother that talked about the IT and having your system on cloud is actually spot on. But have your system, have your information stored in different places, so that if something happens and they break into your workplace, you still have the information of the people that you use, that you engage with your stakeholders. You have them mapped out. You know who they are. Crisis management. Every business will go through crisis at one point or the other. So think about the worst kind of crisis you can go through and how you intend to communicate. Go to a media person, get a media person in and tell them, if this kind of thing happen in my business, how do I manage it? How do I deal with it? If my manager does something, defraud somebody or where, what do we do with it? How do we communicate to our client so that they do not leave us, so that they will know that their money is safe with us, so that they know that our business is able to go through this storm. Every storm will come, but a house that is built, well built, will survive. A house that is built with leaves will not survive. So what are you building your business with, and what kind of resilience do you have there? As a leader, strike the leader, and the sheep will disappear or they will scatter. So you must have safety as part of your agenda. Your safety is important. For your business to strive, for your family to strive, is because you are alive. If you are not alive today, people will go on. So you must have safety as part of your agenda. Yeah, what are you seeing here? You are seeing people around your community who are just waiting for one little thing to happen because they are unemployed, they don't have anything to do. Have a community approach to your business. Find a way in which you can be a member of your community, so that when something happens in your community, they will say, that auntie that has that business there, sometimes every end of the month, the little rice she has left, she call all the little boys in the community and make a small food for them. That's your own way of giving back to the community. Mass attack is relevant, is common in Nigeria now. So know the sign. If people are talking about they are not happy with government, they are going to be a demonstration, close your shop. You that close your shop, after 3-4 hours, you can open back again. You saw what happened in some part of the southeast, and even in Benin, when the NSAS happened, when they opened up, the prison, and a lot of people came out, and a lot of business were destroyed. Do not wait until when everything is chaotic before you leave. Close your shop, lock it up, you can come back another day. There are different things that you need to be concerned about. There's all kind of risk that is happening. Bomb is going up here and there, assault by vehicles, active shooters are all around. You must always plan for them. Protect yourself against massive attack. Be alert, keep safe, cover and hide. Defend yourself if need be. Have things in your car. You can have a pepper spray in your bag. There's nothing against that. So that if you go to an unknown area and you are being attacked, you can defend yourself. Because all you need is just 1 or 2 minutes to be able to get away from the problem. Now, how can you be COVID compliant? Be COVID compliant, your organization. I know some of you might not believe in COVID, and it's an what do you call it, disease that is created. Nigerians don't fall sick. Please, a lot of people have died. I know a lot of them that have died due to COVID. your cleaners, people working for you, ensure that they are COVID compliant. You don't want people working for you for all of them to go sick at the same time. That might have impact on your business. There are a lot of things you can do. You can have hand sanitizer. You can have places for them to wash their hands. You can have temperature machine for you to take their temperature, because that compliance will help your business. It is very important. The newspaper is awash that kind of news, all kind of things that is happening in Nigeria right now. Agents, people, even your client, your staff might be the one that will set you up. Know what you say. Your mouth. Close your mouth. Don't talk about your bill, about your money and everything in front of everybody. Be careful who you speak in front of about your money and where you keep your money, because you have not done a risk assessment of those people to know if they are not the one that will set you up. That is very important. A lot of kidnapping are taking place. People even that you hire in your house, who are they? You need to know. Nanny can even feed your child with shit. They can do all kind of things. They can kidnap your child in order to get to you. You need, as you are taking care of your business, take care of your family. That is very important. How do you mitigate risks? You mitigate risks by education, enforcement, and knowing your environment. It is very important, and my time is going to have less than 2 minutes to go. You need to understand risk. Risk is very important. Why? Because if you don't understand risk, you make yourself vulnerable. Risk is declaring an intention of harm a person and knowing about the risk around you. Once you know the risk around you, the issue is resolved. It's how high are you, O mountain that stand before Jerusalem? That shall be made plain for those that are Christians. Once you know there is a mountain, you will know how to go around it, whether to go around it, whether to climb it. It's important. Know the vulnerability, have a security plan, have priority, maximum protection. That is important. What is clear, comprehensive, logical, clear to understand, accurate. Understand the risks around you. Prepare for you. You're going to get this slide. There are different types of risk. Armed robbery, risks, theft, rape. Women are open to that. Use a traffic light kind of method to check. Is this a red? Is this an amber? Is this a green? There are all kind of vet your staff. Don't just take anybody, because some of them are dangerous. You have a risk assessment for your home. It's very important. If your family is not safe, you will not be safe at work. If you don't think about safety of your family, you will not have peace of mind at work. So it's important to have a risk register at home. Think about the safety of your family. Once your family is safe, you yourself, when you are home, when you know that your child that you left behind is with the capable hands, then you have safety to concentrate on your business and excel in your business. There are internet threats. It is very important that you know those internet threats and different types of threats. You're going to get this slide so you can use it. Anti-kidnapping. Kidnapping is going on. If you talk about money anyhow, people will kidnap you because they're seeing you with the bling bling. They think it's all good, but sometimes it is not good. It is just fashion. So the 24 karat gold that you told them is 24 karat gold. Let them not kidnap you because of it. Be careful how you dress in parties, how you spray money. In fact, CNN, Central Bank has said if you spray money and step on it, they will even arrest people for that. So please, my sisters, when you make your money, invest your money, don't spray it. Journey, security, know where you are going, know the environment. Don't travel at any time, because this can happen to you if you don't know the environment where you're going. Make sure you know the environment where you go. Don't go to any kind of meetings. If people invite you to a meeting and you don't know that environment, check. Send people ahead to go and check those places. There's nothing wrong in you trying. Risk, armed robbers can come into the house. There's something you could put. You could have a panic room. I do all those kind of assessment. I can assess your house even from abroad. If you call me to check me out, my email address is there. I can tell you about things that you could put in your house. Very simple things to protect your house, to protect your business. Those are very important. Pension monitoring is important. Know your community. It's important to do a risk assessment of your community. Know about your community. Know about people. Know them. Let them know your name. And Madam so, Madam Cake, Madam this. Let them know you that you are friendly and accessible. I'm not saying it should be charity to everybody, but be supportive to your community. Intelligence. Gather your local intelligence for your household and for your business. It is important that you know your community and they know you, because if you don't know that, it will not help you. Don't overexpose yourself on internet. I know my brother have talked about the fact that you need to advertise your business, but don't put the number of your house on the internet. Don't put the picture of your children and the school they went to. Oh, my child just got admission into so university reading microbiology. Shut up. You don't need to do that because they could go and kidnap your child at school and then you have to pay the price. I'm not saying don't celebrate, but celebrate minimum. You could speak to me if you want to be talk about how to expose yourself in the internet and expose yourself in a limited way. There are so many things. I know we women, we are very emotional. And sometimes when you see the men of your dream, you can do all kind of things, send all kind of pictures to them. You never know. You might be the first lady tomorrow. You might become the commissioner of police, commissioner of environment, and then those pictures that you took that you sent to a man will be out there next tomorrow. Please, let's be careful about what kind of information we give her. And when you want to go and repair your phone, delete everything on your phone, remove your SIM card. Don't leave your phone with somebody to repair because they can extract your data and use the data against you to blackmail you. Now, all kind of things are happening out there. Now, all kind of spy things that people can use, to spy you, conspiracy, entrapment. You have to be very, very careful. Know those things. If you want to know about all kind of equipment that are available out there that you can use to protect yourself and protect your business, speak to me. I'll be more than happy to do that. But one more important thing before I go, I've put a message out there. There's a book I've written called Family Emergency Plan. I'm happy to give it to everyone that have attended this meeting that talks about all kind of risk that faces your family and workplace. And I'm happy to give it to every member of this group for free so that you can protect yourself and protect your family. Thank you so much, EDO Women, for having me. And it's a great honor. And thank you. God bless you.